It's so funny, isn't it, that we had 5,500 videos on YouTube free of charge for everyone to watch, critique, criticize, credit. And what happens? We lose all those videos and we go down the road of Patreon. This video I'm going to show you now is Harley Quinn. I know many of you out there are having problems with your young pup. Biting, not retrieving, not wanting to come in, and you're putting problems into the dogs, and you're going off, not before the virus, but in the past, for years, many of you have gone off to these church halls, or you've gone off to the gun dog training classes, the puppy classes, you've gone off to trainers who are doing group sessions because it's cheap, and that's how they can fill their criteria of getting people in. And what you do is you create more problems than good by doing this. People say, yeah, but you can socialize the dog at these things. You can in some instances, but when there's lack of control, your dog becomes out of control. So many people come here and tell me story after story about trainers they've been to and they've paid good money to, and they've not got success. They've not got what we're giving them, and we're giving it to them. And I had 3.5 million views, 3.5 million views on my gun dog videos. We had over 7,000 subscribers. We've had to start again within the last 4 months and start building it again, because we've now gone over to Patreon, and that's where you can see the how to train a dog and how to get the best out of a dog, and people are loving it. This is a part of a video that I'm showing you of a dog called Harley Quinn that he's come to me at 8 weeks old, and which I'm going to train him right through, Springer Spaniel pup, and we're going to train him right through into a good quality gun dog. Yet again, another dog that Chris is going to show you on the media, that you can get a dog to this standard as well if you listen to me and the reasons why I train the way I train. So I hope you enjoy this video. This is a teaser. If you've got a dog and you really want to train it to a very high standard, and you want to meet a group of people who are like-minded and great company to be with, and you're not getting bitchy comments all over the internet like there's a group of women that attack everybody on these gun dog forums, and they think they know it all, when in fact they haven't got a clue. And there's a number of blokes on there as well who are giving out advice who haven't got a clue. It doesn't make you as popular if you speak the truth. Unfortunately, I'm there for the dogs and not for the ego. The ego, what they want to do, and they want to parade around the internet pretending they know what they're talking about. I keep saying, put up your videos, not of your 9-year-old dog. Put up your videos of your dogs that you're training. All dogs of different standards, customers' dogs. Show us your videos, because then we can see your quality of your work, and then put your money where your mouth is. But unfortunately, there's too many charlatans on the internet. So if you really want to know how to train a gun dog, I am a gun dog specialist. I specialize in gun dogs. Can I train pets? Yes, in my sleep. Can you train a pet to a very high standard by using my methods? Yes, you can. Because we put our dogs under great pressure, and they learn to cope with pressure, and they learn to be able to switch pressure off, and they learn the fun element of you and the gameplay. 95% gameplay, 5% discipline. But if we don't talk about discipline, we don't show you how to use discipline and when to use discipline, then you're not going to get your dog to a good standard. As simple as that. Anybody who says you can do it with love and affection and treats, run away. Move on, and don't waste your money. Hope you enjoy this video. So, here we have him. Look at him jumping up. Why aren't I stopping this? Why aren't I smacking this out of him? Why aren't I pushing him down? Because I want him to see that this area here is still friendly. When I'm at this level, I want him to trust me. There has to be trust. He can run around this field if he wants at the moment. What is he wanting to do? He's wanting to be here. And this is why it's important for you to see. Ian Openshaw said on that Amy Bates video
if you go to a trainer and they're all dressed up, move on. Go to another trainer. Because real gun dog trainers get down and have their dogs like this at this age. And we have them at this age like this because we're building that bond, we're building that trust that when I do pick him up by the scruff later on, he's not going to fear it, but he's going to realise that I'm not happy. That's what's so important. If I print this on his mind now, at this stage, I'm going to lose that trust. And so it's so important to gain that trust. Look at him calming down now. Now I've got hands on him, but I'm not stroking him non-stop. And the idea is, why should I stroke him non-stop? But that's what he wants. He wants attention. But he's going to have to earn it. But he wants to be with me for the right reasons. Not because I've bribed him, not because I've given him treats. But he wants to be with me because when he does get affection, he likes it. He doesn't get affection all the time. Retrieve. It's his choice what he wants to do with it. He's a youngster. Good lad, look at that. Beautiful, good boy. Now, when's the last time I did retrieving with him? 4 or 5 days ago. Do I need to do it all the time? No, get out. But what happened is, because I sat there and let him jump up on top of me, look, in he comes with it, and he wants to come up here, because the trust is up there. Bring him round, feed him into it, and I'm going to hold on to him. I'm going to actually hold on to him. There you go. Look at the drive he's got. Good boy. Good lad. And look how he's jumping all over me. And you have to put up with it with puppies. It's as simple as that. If you put too much pressure on them and knock them down, you take the drive away from them. I don't want to take the drive away from him. I want him to want to play the game and love to play the game. And he sat there then, automatically. I didn't tell him to. And he sat there. There you go. Out he goes. It's his choice to come back to me. Good lad. And look at him jump up to give it me. And that's because I've not knocked him down as a puppy and said, no, I don't want you jumping up. But there will come a point where I don't want him jumping up, but not at the moment. At the moment, I still want him to want to play the game, look. He wants to put his mouth around it. It's not hurting him. He's not grabbing it like crazy. But he's got this naughty stage at the moment. But if I walk over there, he's going to come with me. It's as simple as that, because I'm the be-all and end-all of his life, and yet he's with other dogs now. He's made that decision to sit there, look. He just loves being here. Now, Sue has to wash my clothes on a regular basis because I smell of dog. And people say to me, why don't you have your dogs in the house on the settee? It's because they're working dogs. They're working dogs, and I want them to work and be keen for me. You can't say he's not keen, can you? Good lad, good lad. You can't say he's not keen. And because I'm encouraging this here, and I said to somebody last night on the live feed, sit there with your legs open and do not knock that dog back for coming in and jumping up, because you're suppressing that desire to be with you. That desire to be with you is important for that little dog at this stage. Out he goes with the ball. He can go where he wants with it. Watch. Yeah. Right into me. Right into me. And it's so important you see this, everyone. And you can see the focus for the ball, for the dummy. It's exactly the same. Here he comes. Watch. Good lad. The confidence in the little dog to deliver it to me right in is so important. Now, it's a nice cool day today. It's not overly hot. I don't like his coat. He looked like a freaking sheepdog. I'm sure Alan Chadwick bred him with a bloody sheepdog. But we can still train sheepdogs, can't we? Right? And he's a pain in the arse at the moment. Yesterday he was barking and grabbing hold of one of the other dogs who wasn't doing anything to him. I went in there and gave him a correction. Has he feared me for it? Well, you can tell me, can't you? You can tell me whether he feared it. It's all to do with visual at the moment. If he can see it, he'll get out there and pick it. Watch. Good lad, good lad. Don't take it off him in a hurry. Look, let him hold on to it. Good lad, and then take it off him. And then he's not going to think, everything's got to be dropped. Now, if you do it in this way, and you build it up in this way, before you go on to advanced training, you've built a strong foundation, haven't you? that the dog trusts you in here. And this is where a lot of people's dogs are standing off out there. And that's why I say, you know, we build it up in stages, but you can do your training separately and then bring it all together. So some dogs, for instance, they don't want to bring it in. They're just a little bit softer. So if you've got to drop down to this position. But down at this position is a friendly gesture. It's lower than a chair. It's easy for him to jump up, gains the confidence. In a minute, this will be his place. He'll be on the place board, not me. But it makes life easier for me at the moment because this dog wants to be with me for the right reasons. And, you know, one of the top dog trainers in the world, and especially in his, he is the top trainer in the world in his expertise, and he's got a wide area of knowledge in dogs, not gun dogs perhaps, in dogs. He says, don't race the dog. He sees so many dogs at 6 months old doing everything, and then at 12 months old down the road because they've lost the drive, they've lost the desire, or they've gone crazy. They've taken them up to the level they shouldn't have, because they're all different. And if this dog is showing me absolutely loads of style out there, and he's hunting like a demon, then I might put the stop on him sooner. But watch. If he doesn't see the movement, he's not going to go out there hunting at the moment. He's very flat. He's very flat in. Good lad. Beautiful. Come into me, look. I waited for him to come in to me. And that's what he's learning through association, to come into me. Now, it doesn't matter if I get 6 retrieves or 26 retrieves. As long as he wants to go out there and bring it back in, and he's got the determination to carry it to me, look. Good lad, good lad. That's all I want. That's all I want from this little chap still at this moment. And yet, could I put the sit on him at the moment? Yes, I could. So easy. Because he's a baby and he'll just learn through association that you've got to listen. You've got to do as you're told. Can I do it through fun-based training? Yes. But I don't want to suppress the drive. I want the drive to be high. And the good thing about the videos the other day, the live feed last night, is it opened a few people's eyes where I keep saying you want the drive, want the drive, want the drive, but it's horses for courses. Not everybody wants that drive of that dog. This little dog here, you can turn the drive up or down at certain stages in his life. If he becomes obsessive with these things, then you can stop playing that and move on to something else. The skill is knowing how to read the dog, and that's what it's important. It's about reading that dog. But as you can see, I'm not holding on to this dog. He's making this choice. I give him hand contact at this point, but later on in life, he's got to really earn it. At the moment, I'm showing him that in here is a nice safe zone, and you'll have fun with me from here. The fun starts from here then, see? I give him the freedom. I'm the one who's giving him that freedom. It's his choice when he comes back with a dummy. There you go, all the ball, look. Good lad. Good boy. Good boy. It's his choice, because I bunged him out there. I'm not going to say, oh, you picked the wrong one. But look at how many times are we playing this game, and it's imprinting this in his brain. Because like I say, they're like sponges at this age. And so if they remember this all the way through their youth, their young days, and they remember this as being fun, you know, then this is going to be fun. He's going to come into here to say, come on, Dad. So let him go round. What happens? Nothing. Watch. Right, watch. Good lad. And when he came into me, I said, well done. He's going to go wrong. Let him go wrong. And once he gets bored, stop the game. It's as simple as that. Watch. Good lad, good lad. And praise him when he comes in. And that's where he gets the praise. I see too many people praising the dog all the time for everything. Even when they've gone wrong, they're going good dog. Right, this dog's got to learn to switch off in here with me, calm down, wait for the retrieve, get out. And everything is done in small stages and built it up. Look, he's gone round, watch. Good lad. There, he offered it to me. I then said to him, good lad. I'm not taking off him in a hurry, look, because he's not holding on to it tight, but look, good lad. It's encouraging him to hold on to it a little bit rather than dropping it short. And the idea is, if you've not done that, and you've taken a dog on and you've decided to work with that dog a little bit later in life, you're going to have to go backwards to go forwards at some points in your training. Get out. But he is loving it, look. He is absolutely loving it. And yet he's a little bugger inside because he's found his feet and he wants to push boundaries. Don't take it off him in a hurry. Good lad. Good lad. Look at that. Good boy. And so we're building that foundation, and that's really important, because when we go into hunting in a minute, he's going to hunt. Don't worry about that. When I put him in the rabbit pen and let him hunt, he'll hunt. Notice how he's not biting me. Look how he realizes that that's not acceptable now, whereas a puppy he was. And he'll calm down a little bit now because he's blowing a little bit, and so he'll calm down. He'll actually sit here in a minute next to me, because he'll just say, come on, Dad. He's got a hell of a curly coat. Just take the stick off him if he picks up any sticks, and just cover his eyes and throw it back over there, look, and make nothing of it. But I don't encourage picking up sticks. I don't want my dogs picking up sticks, picking up stones. I just take it off them, cover their eyes and throw it over there. But now look what he's done. He's actually positioned himself to be here, right here, and just calm down a little bit. Now, I can't send him for the ball and go get out at this stage. And yet, have I done that in the past, years and years and years ago? Yeah, I'd have a 6-month-old dog doing everything and thought I was a fantastic trainer. All I was doing was turning it into a robot. As simple as that. I want this dog to want to be with me for the right reasons. I'm going to walk over there and get the ball now. Let's see what he does. It's his choice. Like I said, dog training is so simple. People make too much of it and expect too much from the dogs too soon. And at the end of the day, he's not got much training on him, but he follows. He's a follower because he sees me as the entertainment. I'm the entertainment capital for him, right? And that's what's important. And yet he's now going to go back in with dogs. He's going to go back in with dogs and be a dog. And he's blowing. And so that lesson must end.